In the enigmatic space of the womb, where silence weaves itself into shadows and the faint rhythmic pulse echoes like a distant drum, three fetuses, Light, Shadow, and Basil, float in a world of mystery. Light, radiant with an inner glow of hope, stirs gently, his essence shimmering as if reflecting an unseen truth. His voice, soft yet resolute, breaks the stillness. Shadow, don't you ever pause to reflect on this small world we're in? Don't you wonder what lies beyond these mysterious walls? Do you believe in a life after birth? Shadow, cloaked in skepticism, ripples with unease, his presence darker, as if absorbing the doubts that linger in the fluid around them. His tone is sharp, tinged with defiance. Life after birth. Light, that's pure illusion. We're here, surrounded by this umbilical cord, the sole source of our existence. How could there be life without this connection? It's finite, brief, unable to extend to another world. Birth is the end, and after it, nothing but darkness and nothingness. His words hang heavy, like a shadow cast across their shared space, his doubt a tangible weight in the fluid. Light, undeterred, pulses with a quiet intensity, his essence seeming to glow brighter as he contemplates. But Shadow, what if birth isn't an end, but a gateway to a wider world? Imagine we're freed from this cord, discovering new senses, seeing colors, hearing sounds, living in a way we can't even fathom now. Doesn't the precise harmony of this world, which sustains our lives, suggest a greater purpose? His voice carries a warmth that seems to ripple outward, touching the walls of their world, as if seeking to illuminate the darkness. Shadow stirs, his form contracting slightly, a flicker of irritation crossing his essence. His tone sharpens with mild sarcasm. New senses, colors, and sounds. That's fantasy, Light. The umbilical cord is all that nourishes us. It's the only truth we know. If there's another world, why hasn't anyone come back to tell us? Where's the evidence of something beyond birth? His words cut through the warmth, a challenge thrown into the stillness, his doubt an anchor, pulling against Light's hope. Light, serene and unshaken, seems to draw strength from the pulse that surrounds them, his presence steady as he responds with calm wisdom. Perhaps because that life is far beyond our current understanding, Shadow. Our existence here, in this precisely ordered space, is no coincidence. Consider the steady rhythm of the pulse surrounding us, the constant flow of life. Doesn't that point to a higher design? Believing in something greater isn't just hope. It's a rational and spiritual response to the signs around us. His words flow like a gentle current, inviting yet firm, as if urging Shadow to look beyond the tangible. Shadow's essence flickers, a subtle tremor of frustration rippling through him. Signs? What signs? All we have is this cord and this space. If there's another world, why don't we see tangible proof? You speak of the mother as if she's real, but where is she? Show me one piece of evidence of her existence. His voice rises, insistent, a challenge that echoes in the confined space, as if daring the unseen to answer. Light, unyielding, radiates a quiet confidence, his essence pulsing in sync with the rhythm around them. Shadow. The signs of the mother's presence surround us everywhere. The steady pulse we hear, the warmth that embraces us, the rhythm that orders our lives. These are all indications of a higher presence. The mother exists. We are of her and live within her. We don't need to overcomplicate things by seeking complex physical proofs, for this truth is innate, rooted within us. Our very existence, with all its intricacy and harmony, is evidence that life doesn't arise from nothingness. If you ignore these signs, Perhaps it's because you fear confronting what the existence of something greater might mean. His words are a beacon, steady and unwavering, his belief a light piercing through Shadow's doubt. Shadow falls silent, his form still, as if the weight of Light's words presses against him. After a long pause, he speaks, his voice softer, tinged with hesitation. But Light, how can we believe in something we don't see? Hope may be encouraging, but it doesn't change the facts. We're here, in this confined space, and the umbilical cord is all we have. Birth might just be an end, a transition to eternal silence. Why bet on the unknown? Isn't it easier to accept the limits of what we know? His essence seems to shrink slightly, as if grappling with the tension between doubt and the faint stirrings of curiosity. Light's presence softens, a gentle smile seeming to radiate from his core. Because embracing the unknown, Shadow, is what allows us to grow. It's not just hope that drives me, but reason and faith together. Think about the harmony around us, how nourishment reaches us at the perfect moment, how the pulse synchronizes with our lives with exquisite precision. Doesn't that make you wonder about the purpose behind this design? Instead of choosing the easy path by saying, "There's nothing more," perhaps your fear of a larger world is what keeps you from seeing the truth. If you look deeply, you might find that the evidence is there, but it requires courage to accept it. His words are a gentle nudge, his essence glowing with encouragement, as if inviting Shadow to step into the light. Shadow's form quivers, caught between resistance and contemplation, but before he can respond, a new voice joins the dialogue. Basil, who has been listening in silent awe, stirs, his essence a blend of curiosity and uncertainty. "I've been listening to you both, and I find this discussion fascinating. Shadow, your arguments seem strong. We don't see direct evidence of a life after birth. But Light, your talk of harmony and signs stirs something within me. I feel there's something greater, but I wonder, why must everything be so mysterious? Why don't we have clear answers?" His voice is tentative, his presence flickering with a mix of intrigue and doubt, as if standing at the edge of belief. Shadow, emboldened by Basil's question, pulses with renewed conviction. "Exactly, Basil. If there's another world, or a mother, why don't we see clear evidence? Why all this mystery? I'd rather stick to what I know. The umbilical cord, this space, this life." His words are firm, his essence steadying as if reclaiming his ground. Light, undeterred, seems to glow brighter, his voice carrying a growing confidence. The mystery, Basil, is an invitation to seek. If every answer were clear, what would spur us to grow? Consider the precision of this world, the steady rhythm of the pulse, the delicate balance that sustains our lives, the constant flow of nourishment. Doesn't that suggest an intention, a design? How could something so intricate arise without a source? Denying that might be an escape from confronting something greater than us. The evidence lies in the deep feeling that we're not alone, in the harmony that connects everything around us. His essence pulses in rhythm with his words, as if the very pulse of their world affirms his belief. Basil's form shifts, his curiosity deepening, his voice tinged with wonder. But Light, if there's a source, why doesn't it reveal itself clearly? If the mother exists, couldn't she send an unmistakable sign? His essence seems to lean forward, eager yet hesitant, as if yearning for clarity. Light's response is gentle, his presence a warm embrace. Perhaps the sign is there, Basil, but it requires the eyes of the heart to see it. The pulse isn't just a sound, it's the language of existence. The warmth isn't just a sensation, It's the embrace of the source. The steady flow of life, reaching us without our asking, is evidence that something cares for us. If we close our minds and decide the umbilical cord is everything, we might be rejecting the truth because it demands courage to embrace the unknown. His words ripple through the fluid, a soft current of conviction, his essence glowing with quiet certainty. Shadow, still resistant, stirs again, his voice softer but persistent. But light, isn't it easier to accept the limits of what we know? Believing in something greater might lead to expectations that go unfulfilled. I'm not afraid of the unknown, but I see no point in inventing stories about it. His essence flickers, a hint of vulnerability breaking through his skepticism, as if Light's words have begun to seep into his doubts. Light's response is calm, yet insistent, his presence unwavering. It's not invention, Shadow. It's a response to what's already there. Think about the deep feeling that we're not alone, the rhythm that sustains our lives, the balance that connects everything. If this world is designed to preserve us, doesn't that imply an intention behind it? Denying that might be fear of facing your purpose, your place in this universe. The evidence is in every pulse, in every moment of life. His words are a steady beacon, his essence pulsing with a quiet strength that seems to fill the space. Basil, caught in the tension between Light's faith and Shadow's doubt, pauses, his essence shimmering with contemplation. What you say, Light, makes me think. There's something in this feeling that we're part of something greater. Shadow, I understand your desire to cling to the tangible, but perhaps doubt is a constraint that keeps us from seeing what's already there. Maybe we should be open, seeking the truth, instead of rejecting or accepting it without thought. His voice is earnest, his presence glowing with a newfound resolve, as if Light's words have ignited a spark within him. Light's essence brightens, a gentle smile radiating from his core. That's the essence, Basil. Seeking the truth requires courage, but it's worth it. Believing in a life after birth, in the mother, isn't just a story. It's a response to the signs around us. The rhythm, the balance, the innate feeling that we're not alone. If we look at this world with open eyes, we might see that the evidence was there all along. His words are a warm embrace, his presence a guiding light in the darkness. Shadow, softened by the exchange, speaks with a quieter voice, his skepticism tempered by a flicker of curiosity. Maybe there's something to what you say, Light. I'm not saying I'm fully convinced, but I'll think about this harmony you speak of. Perhaps there's something worth searching for. His essence pulses gently, as if beginning to align with the rhythm around them. A subtle shift toward openness. Light's presence glows with quiet joy, his voice soft but filled with hope. That's all I ask, Shadow. To think, to seek. The truth awaits those who dare to pursue it. His words linger, a gentle invitation, hanging in the fluid air. Suddenly, the steady pulse that has been their constant companion quickens, a surge of energy rippling through the womb. The mysterious walls tremble, a subtle vibration that sends waves through the fluid, as if the world itself is stirring. A delicate thread of golden light, ethereal and dazzling, seeps through from an unknown source, casting a soft glow that dances across their unformed senses. The light is unlike anything they've known, a whisper of something vast and wondrous, as if beckoning them toward an unseen horizon. Shadow, once cloaked in doubt, feels a stir within his essence, a quiet awakening as the light brushes against him. His skepticism wavers, replaced by a flicker of wonder, as if the glow whispers of truths he had dismissed. Basil, overwhelmed with awe, pulses with a mix of excitement and reverence, his curiosity now alight with certainty that something greater awaits. Light, his essence radiant, seems to pulse in harmony with the golden glow, a widening smile emanating from his core, as if he has always known this moment would come, a sign from the mother, affirming his faith. The womb contracts gently, a tender embrace that signals the approach of birth. The golden light intensifies, enveloping the space, bathing them in warmth and promise. In this moment, the three fetuses, Light with his unwavering belief, Shadow with his newfound openness, and Basil with his awakened curiosity, feel a shared sense of purpose. The contractions grow stronger, the pulse a crescendo, and the light becomes a beacon, guiding them toward a new journey. Birth, once feared as an end, now feels like a beginning, a passage into a world where the mother's presence awaits, where questions find answers, and where the harmony they've sensed all along reveals its full design. As the walls of the womb pulse with life, the three fall silent, their essences intertwined, each touched by the light. Even Shadow, with his lingering doubts, feels a spark of faith, a quiet acknowledgement that Light's vision might hold the key to understanding their existence. In the glow of that moment, they sense that the truth they've sought is not an end, but a beginning, a journey into a world of light, love, and infinite possibility.